First story. I wasn't sneaking snacks, I was quality testing. I opened the kitchen cabinet. The cookie box was empty. I shouted, "Who ate all the cookies?" From the living room, my son yelled back, "I didn't eat them, Dad. I was conducting a quality check." I walked in and frowned. "By eating all of them," he shrugged. "You always say we need real-world testing." I was just being thorough. I pointed at the crumbs on his lips. "And those," he wiped his mouth and smiled. "Prove that the test results were delicious." Next story. I didn't sneak cookies, I was quality testing. I opened the kitchen cabinet and saw the cookie jar was half empty. I shouted, "Who ate all the cookies?" From behind the couch, my son peeked out. I wasn't sneaking. I was performing a quality test for the family. I crossed my arms. Quality test. He nodded seriously. "Yeah, just making sure they weren't expired or dangerous. It's my duty to protect everyone from bad cookies." I raised an eyebrow. "So why did you eat 8? He grinned. "Gotta be thorough, Dad. One cookie isn't a reliable sample size." Next story. Why does Mom have so much hair? The family was having a cozy evening together when little Tommy suddenly asked, "Mom, why does Dad have so little hair?" Dad, as you guessed, is quite bald. Quick on her feet, Mom smiled and replied, "Because your dad thinks a lot, sweetheart." Tommy nodded thoughtfully. Then after a moment, he looked back at his mom and asked, "Then why do you have so much hair?" Next story. Are you even a real human? Dad, one evening, while watching a sci-fi movie, my son turned to me and asked, "Dad, are you a real human?" I blinked. "What? What do you mean?" He said seriously. "You never remember the Wi-Fi password, forget Mom's birthday, and always say back in my day." I replied, "That just means I'm a grown-up, not a robot." He stared, "But even Google remembers more than you." "Are you sure you're not some outdated AI? I laughed. "Maybe I'm a glitchy upgrade, but I still have feelings." He smirked. "Feelings that don't allow midnight snacks? Still suspicious." Next story. Do you love Mom or just her cooking? During dinner, my son suddenly asked, "Dad, do you love Mom or just her cooking?" I chuckled nervously. "Of course I love your mom." He tilted his head. "But when she's not home, you look lost and keep ordering takeout like a man on a food quest." I tried. "That's because I miss the family atmosphere." He raised an eyebrow. "So atmosphere makes you check the fridge every 10 minutes? I admitted, "Your mom's cooking is amazing, okay? I love her and her meals." He grinned. "So you love Mom conditionally, as long as she feeds you." Next story. I'm not avoiding homework, I'm waiting for inspiration. Late evening, I walked into his room and saw him gaming. I asked, "Where's your math homework?" He replied confidently, "I'm waiting for inspiration, Dad." I blinked. "Inspiration for math?" He nodded like a philosopher. "Yep, Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge, so I'm letting creativity lead the way." I frowned, "But your homework is just simple fractions." He smiled. "Exactly, that's why I need inspiration, to make it less boring." Boredom kills passion. Dad, I was speechless while he continued gaming like a genius waiting for cosmic ideas. Next story. I did my homework mentally. At night, I asked, "Hey, where's your math homework?" He hugged his pillow and replied proudly, "I finished it mentally." I raised an eyebrow. "Mentally?" He nodded like a professor. "Yes. It's called abstract problem solving. No need for paper, Dad." I pulled out the homework notebook. "Then what's the answer to question 5? He paused for 5 seconds and said, "The answer is patience, a life lesson." I sighed. "So your grade must be imaginary too?" Next story. I'm not avoiding homework, I'm protecting my mind. At night, I reminded my son, time to do your homework. He sat cross-legged, eyes closed like a tiny monk. I can't, Dad, not today. I asked, what now? He calmly replied, I'm practicing mental health awareness. Avoiding stress for inner peace, I blinked. Math homework is stress. He nodded seriously. Too many numbers, too much pressure. I'm preventing brain burnout, I sighed. Keep this up and you'll be at peace in summer school. He opened one eye and grinned. Maybe I'll help my teacher protect his peace too. Next story. I'm not messy, I'm expressing myself. I opened my son's bedroom door. It looked like a disaster zone. I said, what happened in here? Without pausing his game, he replied calmly, this is creative self-expression, Dad. I frowned. This is a mess, not art. He said with pride, I call it abstract chaos. It's a representation of youth's inner turmoil. I held up a torn sock, and this, he nodded. That's the centerpiece, a symbol of unfinished ambition. I just shut the door slowly. This artist needs either a gallery or a vacuum. Next story. Wait, Dads watch TV too. I sat down and grabbed the remote. My son looked at me like I was a rare species. You watch TV too? I replied, yeah, believe it or not, I'm human. He shrugged. I thought the TV was just decor. I've only seen me use it. I snatched the remote. My turn today. He looked betrayed. Don't you know the rules? Whoever holds the remote first controls the kingdom. I said, well, I'm holding it now. He squinted, but mentally, I picked the show first. My intention was already there. I was speechless apparently. Telepathic claims now count in remote wars. Next story. I'm not late, my body clock's on Hawaii time. Early morning, I shouted, you're late for school. He stumbled out of his room, barely awake. No, I'm not, Dad. I got up right on time. I pointed at the wall clock. It's 7:45. School started at 7:30, he casually said. Yeah, but my internal clock runs on Hawaii time. I blinked. Hawaii, he nodded. It's like 1 a.m. there. Technically, I'm early compared to Hawaiian students. I sighed, want me to book you a school in Maui then? He grinned, only if you're paying for the flight.